Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm back. It's been a year. It's been over a year, guys. Um, I was busy with my other channel, and then I closed that channel down, and I relaunched it today. So, I am currently reopening 4 channels. Crazy, right? I only have 3 going right now. My vlog channel really isn't going, and neither is my Sims channel, but they will be going today or tomorrow. So it's crazy. I am a senior now, guys. I'm a senior in high school. So I've been thinking about where I'm going to go to college. How am I going to do this? How am I going to pay all that money? Well, lucky for me, I have split parents, which means my FAFSA score is really low, which means my tuition is paid for at state universities. And because I want to go into medicine and I also come from a large family, I can get extra scholarships for that. So I will only be paying about a fourth of what the average student pays per year. But that leads to the question, where do I want to go to college? I could go anywhere I want with those numbers, especially in-state and then in South Dakota and Minnesota, because they both offer in-state tuition to Iowa residents. So I have a lot of options open. My thing is, I think I want to go to pre-med in-state because I am already going to be very young. I'm going to start college at 17, and I might even start even earlier now because I might graduate semester and start college winter term, winter semester, spring semester, whatever you want to call it. I get to start that second half of the year if I want to, if I decide to move to a different high school. I can graduate at semester. That being said, I will start before I am even 17 and a half. I will start 8 months before I turn 18, which means I would complete a whole semester as a minor. And I would start the next one as a minor. But that could also mean I graduate earlier and I can work more before retirement and I can, you know what I mean, like, yeah. But I'm conflicted. I would only start college that early if I was at community college. I would not pay the money to fight getting a scholarship that late in the year and, you know, move away in the winter because, for one, that's just horrible. And, yeah, winters here are brutal. If you live in Florida, lucky you, even though you guys got a little bit of snow this year, more than Florida did. Bless your guys' souls. But, so, my options, if I decide to do that, you know, DMAC, MCC, ECC, Hawkeye, that decision's hard. If I do go that route, I want to go to DMAC. I can live with my dad. They have an excellent transfer program with the Wayne University and the Regent Universities. But if I don't go that path and I either take that semester off to make more money and save up to pay for, you know, the first year or 2 of college, what I do have to pay, you know, then I can go straight to a Regent University, and in that case I would go to Iowa State or UNI. University of Iowa, if I do decide to do med school in state, that's where I'll go. Obviously, because, yeah, I don't want to be a DO, I want to be an MD, so, yay. But yeah, the decision to go to college is huge, and, you know, I just want to give you guys, you know, like, a little bit of insight. You know, don't be scared to speak your mind. I know some parents, like mine, well, my mom, specifically, my dad doesn't really, my dad's supportive of whatever I do. My mom is a little bit more, like, you should go to community college first, but the point is, I'm already going to have a third of my credits when I graduate high school for college. Which means, you know, it's just horrible. Like, there's no point in me going for like a semester. I could do a loaded semester and finish the 2-year like it could finish in less than 6 months. So there's no point in, enrolling and then spending 6 months there. Like, that's just a waste. Even if I will start at 17, it's a waste. I'd rather move away to my dorm, experience the whole thing, all 4 years, go straight into it instead of, ease my way into something that I've been preparing for my whole life. And, no one's ever prepared, like, actually prepared for college, but, you know what I mean? Like, I've been training myself what to do in a sexual assault situation, what I'm gonna get in my dorm room to maximize space and my lifestyle. I've been planning my schedule, like, how am I gonna work around school, etc. But yeah, just think in your own mind. Don't follow what your parents want, because really, they're not the ones applying to the colleges. You are. So they don't really have to say. You can apply anywhere. You get accepted, and as long as you pay for it, or even if you have like a fund, as long as you pay off your debt, even if you do student loans, as long as you know you're going to a profession that is going to be able to pay off those loans. Like, for me, I want to go into medicine, and if I didn't have any help, it'd be about $200,000 worth of debt if I didn't pay a penny. But I'm going into a career that after my 7-year residency, I'm going to be making, big bucks, and I can pay off those student loans within 3 years after like, I can pay gradually through my residency, but I can just hit it. Some are not so, there's some people that do some stupid majors, art, music, but not like art or music or like, and I'm not saying those are bad, or like Spanish, but not minoring anything that's going to get you a career around that. Yeah, you can be in art, but what career are you going to go into? Unless you're a self-made artist. Like, you can't, like, if you don't minor in like something where you can like have a business or be a teacher in art, you know what I mean? You have to think about that, or else you're not going to make any money. And art, that's one thing, but like music. You really think you're gonna be a big musician in a year? You're gonna be living on a part-time job and doing music at night if you don't do like teaching as a minor, or something you can, take into a workplace and do. You're gonna be living paycheck to paycheck while making music the first few years. Well, you're not getting paid, all but maybe $100 paid of it. So just think about that. If it's something you love, then at least a minor in something that, is going to get you somewhere. You know what I mean? Don't waste a ton of money and then find out you can't pay your loans because you aren't making any money. Yeah, just think about that. But, guys, it's a hard decision. I'll update you guys later, and, I have MCAT flashcards, okay? Like, that's how prepared I am. I found them at a thrift store, and I'm actually I'm gonna get them real quick. So I have 700 MCAT flashcards for the science portion from Kaplan University, which is also an option for me for pre-med. Yeah, MCAT test cards. This is something, the books are a little bit more expensive, but if you can find, things like this, it doesn't have to be this. If it's just like basic like anatomy flashcards you find, they're like, $2, because these were like $2. But like, I'll show you, these are real. It's not just like a box. Like, I have all the flashcards. Let me just pull out one real quick. I don't even know what half these mean still. Organic chemistry. Isomers. Compounds with the, stereoisomers. So this one's like a definition card. Some of them are, well, they're all definition cards, but some of them are a little more. Let's see. General chemistry, the periodic table. Electronegativity, a measure of an atom's ability to pull electronic density towards itself when involved in a chemical bond. But yeah, like there's things from chemistry to anatomy to biology. I can't get it. Okay. I'm struggling. I'm gonna keep talking while I struggle. Okay. So, yeah, that's something you need to look into. And if you have the money, get a suture kit, which I've had. Get a suture pad, the ones with like the fake wounds, they're like cuts and you can like suture them. Get, the whole kit, the scissors, the clamps, everything. Practice. Get these books, get anatomy coloring books or just books in general, anything that will help you study to get you a little bit of more oomph. That's what I'm doing is I have an anatomy coloring book. Well, I have copies of the pages. I don't have the actual book. It was my teacher's book. And then I have these, and I'm gonna get the study books and stuff. I'm gonna get a new suture pad and sutures and the whole 5 miles. But yeah, just prepare yourself. Be ready. Make sure something you want to do. Practice sutures all the time. It doesn't even have to be on a suture pad. If you don't want to buy one, bananas. I've done it. Trust me, I have pictures. My first sets were not the best, but I now can suture very well. But, it's just something you gotta test out before you go to college, and you don't even have to make the decision right away. You can go to college for pre-med for a year, and maybe you have an anatomy, like a gross anatomy lab, and, maybe it's just not your thing. And so you decide that you're going to switch majors, and that's perfectly fine. If you want to go into research or, anything you want after your first year or first semester, and you're just like, this isn't me, do it. Just follow your path. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos, hauls, etc. Like this video and subscribe down below and comment anything you want me to buy or, review or like do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.